Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa na'udzu billahi min syururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. May yahdihillahu fala mudhillalah wa may yudhlil fala hadiyalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh la nabiyya wa la rasulah ba'da amma ba'd. First of all, let me say all praises it's be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because of they giving us his a perfect religion and the opportunity so we can stay together in the Islamic boarding school of the information technology. Okay guys, today I want to show you my review this week about the my simple example a game I made for the website. So check it. And voila, this is my simple example game for the user interface first look for my websites. So Sweet Junkenpon version 2.0. Why the name is the Junkenpon? So if you look, say it just a rock, just an image of the scissor and the paper, and this I giving the name for my game is the Junkenpon. Is from the Japanese language. If the we translate from the Japanese to Indonesian, Jankenpon is mean to be the batu kertas gunting, sweet batu kertas gunting. So this is my first look. I made this for 2 days to make this simple example again. So what we have from the this sweet Jankenpon 2.0, I made this with 3 tools I have in the Visual Studio Code. First, I use HTML. 2, I use CSS. And 3, I use a language programming. It's JavaScript. So, what do we have in the game? Let's get started. So, like the name, if we as user we make a choice from the 3 image we have in this to fight the computer or the NPC. So if we choose a rock, he make a math random, he make a gacha, so like a spin, who make is a series, who make me win, make us win, lose, is from the image. So if image, you're gonna series and series again, series, and we lose because scissor fight with the paper. Yes, that's right. Yes, and that's it. This is for the game. And do you guys want to see the background for my coding? So let's see what we have. I have to explain for the game. So with the HTML, it's not too much in here. I just use a container. At first I use a Hasatu H1 for the sweet Junkenpon names. We make a font bigger. And secondly, I use the container, and we have in the inside of the container I have a 4 image like we see again, and that I give a span. I split the container to make it 2 colors a difference, blue and green. And so in the CSS from the background, the paper airplane, I use my image to make a background image. And the secondly, for the H one, I use text shadow to make the font look like very interesting and beautiful. And how about the image? So from the image, I give a border radius to make a circle. And if we hover, he make a gradients. He make a crimson, a shadow box shadow. If we hover the mouse to the image, that's it. And I use, I forgot. Wait a second. I use, mm, yes, I use border crimson for the border of the image. No. And the last, how about the program language? How I to make a comment from the computer to make this a machine to make this a program. Yeah. So in the JavaScript, I use a math random for my computer choose. So he automatic choose random because I made a program. I make a function. I make a const to make the computer can random to pick the the image. That's it. And yeah, maybe just for that, for the math random. And I use a set interval and set timeout to make spin in the computer. So yeah, that's it. Maybe for that I can do. This is for my simple example again. So if any mistake I do actually is coming from myself and any truly is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself. Let's hope and pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with us to the brightness and far far away from the darkness. I finish it with akhirul kalam. Wallahumma fi kila subulis salam. Summa assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.